Well then. Hello. I have in my hand what is supposedly a luxury coffee from a place called Heavenly Desserts, which is very overpriced, but they are very nice desserts. It is very small, but it's pretty good. I definitely should not be drinking it at this hour, but I'm not expecting to get to sleep at a reasonable time, so it's fine. My daily sugar intake is probably at like 400% right now, though. It's just a latte with supposedly high-end coffee beans. I've had better, but I've also had worse. Lily got something different, which is meant to be fancy too. I can't remember what she got though, but if she drops in later after her episode, I will remind her to talk about it. Anyway, let's do this bounty hunter job, because we haven't done a 3-star one yet, and then we should be in a position to continue with the main story. So, what have I done off-stream? Off-stream, I have done some more gambling in some of the games to get my gambling rating to max, and I went through the Crucible again to get the legendary weapon for all 8 perfect rounds, because I realised when I was messing around that when you cast slow time in the Crucible, even though the time on the screen does slow down, the time it's timing you on does not slow down, so they're on 2 different clocks, so that's why I was like 10 seconds slower than it said the first time, so I was like, that's cheating, I'm going to do it again. Yes, I also got some profiteroles and a double choc chip half-baked Belgian cookie dough with white chocolate sauce and Madagascan vanilla ice cream. That was pretty good. Ah yes, rent. I think I need to go and buy Giles's farm at some point too before we forget. One thing at a time. They say the words "your health is low" were carved on the Guildmaster's forehead, so I did read it correctly. Oh hi. Guess we haven't been here for a while. Also, Doggo is pretty much completely white at this point. And there's already a million people talking at once.
I have a new mission for you.
Yeah, give it here.
Some despicable lure breakers are terrorizing innocent people. Deal with them as you see fit.
Yes, you are correct. I should probably advertise it more, but I've been too lazy for that recently. My average right now is 2.4 over about 35 hours since I started with the Fable games, so I'd need like 5 or 6 viewers for like 20-something hours, or like 8 viewers for like 10 or something, assuming that the average is worked out based on your total streaming time in the 30-day period, which I think it is. But you would know better than me on that one.
Your reward will...
Bowerstone Market, that's an interesting one.
will be here waiting when you're done.
So if I really wanted to, I could just wait for like 30 days so that everything resets to 0 and then like plan ahead and do it that way, but it's probably better to just actually tell people that I'm doing it. Maybe once we go back to Sea of Thieves, then people might actually have an interest, potentially.
I'm nearly 9 years old.
Want some more?
Oh, are they down below? Guess they are.
You're not gonna earn your share of the spoils like that.
In before the guards start shouting at me for having my weapon out in town. There's a guard already here. Probably shouldn't let him die. Yeah, look, the guard's got an angry face now because I took a weapon out.
Rocket!
This guard doesn't like me helping to save his life.
Stand up and hit back!
I've been in in worse situations before and come out winning?
You're welcome.
Wonderful. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty good method. I might mention it in the Matterwellens Discord or something. Or just get Lily to mention it in hers, because she's in like a million and she's super popular in all of them because she does, like, solves everyone's problems all the time with, like, you know, assembly and art and animation and programming and whatever else. It's ridiculous.
Good. Well, well, well. Such a celebrated citizen.
It's true, though.
You are God on duty. Losing
He is
time
honored.
for all stalls.
Whoops. Just shove the guy. I will say one thing about this coffee. I've only added, like, a very small amount of sugar to this one, and it's still really good. Normally I add several. Wait, how is it pitch black already? It's only 1 hour between the market and Old Town.
Ordinary citizens can rest
Ordinary.
easier thanks to you. Here's the reward.
He is the reward. 2,250 for a 3-star. I think what's funny about that one is that the actual enemies, A, were bandits, and B, were actually in the city. It's like, what are the gods for if they're just gonna hire some rando? It's like, the city's full of guards. Couldn't they do that one themselves and send me out to the annoying places? Anyway. We should go to Giles's farm and see if we can buy it now. I have been slowly buying property over time as well, off-stream, as my rent has been piling up. What am I looking for? Brightwood. Indeed, except, for example, at the very beginning of, like, Oblivion. I don't know about the other Elder Scrolls games, because I've only really played Oblivion, but the Imperial Legion are pretty OP at the beginning. The very beginning. You can overwhelm them before too long, but at the very start they can beat you up. I learned this the hard way. Because I didn't know what I was doing and I accidentally, like, did the bad. Do I have any cheese? I do not have any cheese. I should come back here with cheese, because the demon door wants cheese. There's guards in Brightwood now, thanks to my efforts.
An opening for that type of work, right here in town. What it's like there.
Riches await you in the spinner.
This is mine now. Once I bought it, I'll check in the cupboards for cheese. Wait, maybe I'm allowed to check the stuff even when I rent it out. I already know I can't sell it. Oh, nice. I think I was going to ask you at one point if you were going to watch his, or like at least recommend it, but then I guess I forgot. Was it good? I have left a key to the cellar door in the drawer of an upstairs cupboard. Do not use it. I'm obviously going to use it. Sorry, Giles. Oh, nice.
There's no...
Lower the anchor!
So is this stealing? If I... Yeah, okay. Well, she's getting kicked out. What am I doing? Evicting the tenant. That's what I'm doing.
Word of your exploits reached us before you did, stranger.
Yeah, Greg is pretty wacky. I'm trying to think of a pun to make for B, involving, like, the, you know, the big titty goth GF meme, but for B, but I can't think of any good ones. So we're not doing that. That works. I can't even know that one because I asked for it. There's a key. Damn, I wanted some cheese. Well, somebody can move back in, hopefully soon. Nope, not redecorate mode. Rent out, exit redecorate mode, interact with the sign 5 million times. Apparently it already has a tenant again now, but I think I have to wait a while before I get rent again. Anyway, I have the key, now let us go and do this optional dungeon with said key. Better be good given the price. Ah, that's even better. I probably should have thought of the teethy one, honestly. I was like, mouth, croc, croc. And then, yeah, I gave up. Teddy bear. Yes. Interesting that it gave me such a long prompt for that one. I am getting a notification. Oh, never mind. It's my auto stream feed thing being slow. Moving on. Professional. But yeah, I think when I first added Wellens on Steam, I saw that that was on her wish list, so I gifted it to her. I think she mentions that at the end of the last episode. So that was kind of neat, even though it took like a year to get to it after I gave it. Nightbot only does the moderation on my Discord server. The stream feed stuff comes from that Me6 bot or whatever it's called. I've renamed it to the other bot because I think Me6 is done. Yeah, that was back before she even had the Discord server. Interesting times, actually. I think she first created it in like March 2018, so it's been like 2 and a bit years. It even opened with the Discord link. That's interesting of it. No idea where I'm going, but apparently this was correct because there's a switch. Yes, it is. But the low tier also lets you in, which is like $1. I think the 2 tiers are 1 and 5, but I was on 10 for a while just for the sake of it. And then I dropped it to 5, and I dropped Big Tips to 5 as well. They're the only 2 people I have on Patreon. That's going to open the other door, and then we're going to tell because they all start running through towards me super fast. Maybe I should just charge up a spell now. Yeah, so in total now I'm only on like $10 a month on there, but you can blame Brexit and the super weak pound for that, I guess. The pound and the euro are basically the same at this point. Pound was like €1.09 last I checked, something like that. It's not great. It's fine when I don't buy stuff in other currencies. As long as this house ends up being good long-term investment, it's fine. Maybe I should just, like, buy... like, put all of my savings into, like, gold or something, and then that way it won't deteriorate hilariously when shit hits the fan at the start of next year. And then I can sell back the gold and then not have lost value. Much more stable than crypto. I was looking at gold prices yesterday, just for the sake of it. Hey look, it's a legendary weapon. And right now it's like £44,000 for a kilogram of gold. So this is the weapon he used to kill everyone, essentially. I hope he's doing well for himself, although I imagine with gold he's playing the long game and the crypto is going for the short-term profits by like daily market monitoring and what have you. I'm too lazy for that these days. Like, I'll eventually sell my Tron whenever it picks up to a reasonable price, but other than that, meh. Like I was mentioning the other stream when we were talking about food, I was going to buy some shares in that Sauce Shop company because they're really good. But it was too close to the initial offering period, was too close to when we bought the house, basically, so I couldn't really spare it at the time. But I'm interested in keeping an eye on theirs to see if it would have been good or not, because I was going to. Okay, so this was for a silver key and a legendary blunderbuss. Which I think is very, very powerful, but also very crap range and huge spread. Right, makes sense. I used to be all about the crypto, but just haven't got the time for that anymore. Like, I know you can, you know, set up all the automatic stuff and whatnot, but you can't do that and then not have an interest in constantly checking anyway to see what's going on with it. So for me, it's just, I have a load of Tron, I don't care about it anymore, I'm gonna assume that the money is lost forever, and then one day I'll be pleasantly surprised. That's how it's gonna go. It's gonna be like a lottery win from the past. And Lily has no interest in crypto because of her huge crypto era of the past, which we don't talk about. Which I'm pretty sure I've talked about before, but basically she had a hard drive with a lot of Bitcoin on it. This was back before it was worth very much. She was a very, very early adopter. So she had a hard drive, which eventually ended up being worth around, like, what was it, like £175,000, something like that? But the hard drive could no longer be found because we didn't care about it back when the value was low. So she lost like 200k worth of crypto, and then, yeah. I tried very hard to make her look for it one more time, but she's pretty convinced it's gone at this point. But yes, that's quite a big loss. That would have paid for the entire house. But, like I said, we don't talk about that. Right, I've already been up here. So we've did that. Are there any other unique buildings we can buy at this exact moment? Not really, because we're all so poor now. So, let's do a story mission. Let's go and see Hammer for the first time in 10 years. And then while we're here, maybe we can actually buy this in, come to think of it. Gotta finish this coffee before it goes cold. I think it's pretty easy, yeah. I think the Reveler app lets you invest in gold now. At the click of a button, like you can with crypto. And they've changed their terms and conditions recently so that you own everything as well, rather than them holding it on your behalf, which doesn't actually make any difference. But I only originally got that app because they let you, you know, do instant currency conversions and whatnot for free, and they don't charge conversion fees, and you can use the app to pay abroad without needing to worry about additional charges. Got it to make bank transfers for a couple of crypto places, which my regular bank wouldn't do. And also most banks here charge like £10 for a bank transfer or like a wire transfer, but it's free with that app as well. Oh, hi.
If I didn't know better, it is you! You old bastard! Man,
Rude.
you look good considering. I can't believe it. You're really here.
To be rude, but I have to go.
Yes, go on. How are you? Don't remember seeing you before.
You did it. You rescued Garth. Took your sweet time, all right, but you did it.
My words, any day now.
So what was it like in there? As horrible as I imagined? Well, never mind. I'll find out soon enough myself. We're back in business! I'm assuming you've been home. Hey, I imagine that was some family reunion. You should take some time off. See what's changed while you've been gone.
Already done that.
I'm meeting someone who might have some information on, you know, our number 3. You should go. You have things to do, people to see. As soon as I have anything we can use, I'll head back to the guild and Teresa will call you. Oh, and welcome back. I missed you. I'm glad that day at the dock wasn't our last goodbye.
You should take some time to recuperate before you come to the guild.
Fancy a game of spinner bots? Guaranteed fun.
I think I just need to change region one time now, and then Teresa will call. Let's go anywhere. Oakfield is fine because it's close. Didn't think that was going to let me. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, although stocks generally tend to increase in value pretty slowly, for the most part, with a few notable exceptions. But then again, people usually aren't in that for the short term. There's also, I don't know if you know this already, but there's 2 stock markets in GTA 5 as well, and one of them is based off the, what's
Hammer
currently...
has learned the location of the thief. Return to the guild as soon as you can.
One of the stock markets in GTA 5 is based off what the online world is like, basically what people are buying and selling and doing in the online stuff. And you can access, you know, the in-game internet on like your phone or your laptop or whatever in the game, and monitor the stock markets there. You can buy and sell shares, and like one of them is the single-player market, which is affected by the story, but the other one is based on like you know, the gun shop goes up, like the more business that gets and whatnot, and it's pretty interesting and fairly accurate from what I've seen in terms of like the algorithms. It's kind of neat. Right, let's just go to the guild then, I guess. If I'm going to stream with the capture card more often, I should probably get a 3rd monitor set up here. Hi.
Did you see Hammer? She is on her way as well, with the information she's gathered.
Our friend has told me much about you. That night in the castle, your sister, I had no idea. If I'd known, I would have stopped him.
Sorry it took me so long. Lucian's men are all over the place.
You must be Hammer.
And you must be Garth, Lucian's lackey.
I was made to understand you might be mistrustful. I didn't anticipate your staggering wit and intellect.
Oh yeah? And did you anticipate that I like to take a hammer and whack smug little spell flingers?
This is not what we're here for. Hammer has information on the 3rd hero.
Mostly gathered from a tavern, I hear?
Not one, lots of them. I did a proper tour. Right. I think this bloke, the thief, is a pirate called Reaver. He runs the port of Bloodstone to the southwest.
And you got this from some drunk?
Yeah. He sailed with Reaver for years. Said they captured hundreds of ships.
Doesn't mean he's a hero. Lots of pirates capture ships.
Can confirm.
Reaver takes down galleons with one bullet. High winds, rough seas, a mile away, it doesn't matter. He picks off the captain. The more impossible the shot, the quicker the crew surrenders.
He just aims for the mega keg, obviously.
Impressive. But we're not trying to make Lucien surrender.
No, we're not.
Bloodstone is surrounded by Wraith Marsh on 3 sides, and Ocean on the 4th.
No matter. We can reach it via Colossus Gate.
Not this one. It leads only to Hero Hill.
Got another one handy, have you?
I built one at my tower. It can get us to Wraithmarsh.
Okay, you're a genius. Does it work?
It will take some time to activate, but it should work.
Should.
You must do this together. Lucian has sent men to guard Brightwood Tower.
Oh, I noticed, don't worry.
Okay, then let's go. After you, your brilliance.
Barbarian.
This crew, though.
Garth and Hammer are waiting for you in Brightwood.
No, really? Let's see. 4-star bounty hunter. I guess I should try it. In before the enemies are in Brightwood, though, which means that's out of the question. That was some hope level commentary on her part there. Next she'll be like, this is Fable, did you know that? I guess I should sleep in the inn while I'm here for my health and to make it day, and then I can buy some cheese, because we need cheese. Just in case you'd forgotten that we need cheese, and also, by the way, we need cheese. And I guess I should say hi to the wife, but that's so much effort, I don't know if I can be bothered.
Place your bets and win a fortune.
Don't take that out of context.
So brave. Oh, yes, great.
We're going to break the record
Got
for
any good
number of
potions yet?
customers.
Talk.
Oh, good to have you back.
I'll take one of them.
There you go.
I'll take this number
Come
9,
back
this
anytime.
number 9 large.
That's a fine item.
I shouldn't
Come
know that one,
back
actually, that's
anytime.
kind of pointless.
That's
Whatever, I've started now.
come back anytime.
That'll do. I'm fine with the extra skill because that's my lowest right now. That sounds interesting. I think I can get accounts like that in my bank too, but I've never looked into it too much. I guess technically my pension is also an investment of sorts. But I don't really think about that because, yeah. As if I'm going to get to pension age with the way things are currently going. Oh, right, yeah, potions. And before I forget to buy the cheese. Damn, only got one use out of that one. These menus, though.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what do we still need? We need 1 in toughness, which is 324,000. 1 in accuracy and 1 in speed. We should probably go speed first because it's melee, so that's going to be 324. What kind of percentage returns are we talking then? And also, how long have you been with them? Spam all the potions. Alright, now we can afford speed. So now we just need 1 more accuracy, 1 more toughness, and like 1, 2, 3, 4 more spells to level 5.
I bet you have lots of girlfriends, don't you?
Nice. I, rather than investing in stocks and stuff, before, this only applies to, like, before getting the mortgage on this place and using the offset saver tied to that, which is much better value now that it's an option, but before that was an option, before we had the house, I used to
Come on, but you can't catch me.
put, like, a portion of the monthly pay into a fixed savings account, which is just one where you can't, you know, touch or withdraw your money once it's in there, but in exchange the interest rate is much higher. And then after it matures, after like 12 to 24 months, the longer you go without being able to touch it, the higher the interest. And before the whole Brexit and Corona thing, the interest was a lot higher in terms of rates, because it's based on the Bank of England rate, which has now gone down. But that's some easy free money if you don't need to touch it for a while. But it ended up like halfway through having that account, we got the house basically. So now instead of putting money into there, I just put it into the mortgage instead, because that works out way better in the long run. You probably have cheese, right? Cheese is produce.
I'll do my best.
Dairy farm cheese, nice.
Remember, no refunds.
I never thought I'd live anywhere.
And then you give me this. And I can't even give the door the cheese now, can I?
Some more unlawful and unwanted pests.
Unlawful and unwanted. Yeah, I can't do this Demon Jaw just yet because it's in Brightwood and that's where the main story is right now.
We need you to track down a group of violent fugitives.
Take your time. Who are you warranting me to execute? Spire guards to Bowerston Old Town. Don't know why, but sure.
Good hunting.
Fine. Don't need to travel very far for that one after all. So 5 Spire Guards, and they're right here apparently. Fair enough. Let's not accidentally scare everyone to death, easier said than done.
Revenge! Get out of the way!
One left, and it's the one the guards have been fighting since I got here. You're not going to lose, are you?
No, please.
You break the law, I'm gonna break your neck. Such a celebrity here. I'll make sure to keep things safe for you.
You're welcome. Like how his head is just rolling down the path.
Bravo! Hey, nice! You brighten up these streets for an old guard, you do.
That sounds decent while it lasted. The fastest way to make money, of course, is to just spend more money, so that's unfortunate in a lot of circumstances. This is just money stream now. As you can tell, because I own so much real estate that I'm just getting money constantly, so obviously that applies to real life too. I mean, actually it does, but like, I can't afford to buy a second house to rent out in real life.
Here you go, I'm
Whoa,
afraid.
whoa, you're not the
Hermit
wild.
people have been taken captive.
Not doing a slave rescue. But it's not letting me... Oh, it's automatic, okay. 3,000
I'll be
4
here
stars
if you ever
by
change your heart. Excellent.
Alright, what else can we do before we move on with the main quest? Let's quickly go back to Rookridge and see if I need to sneeze gonna mute. Excuse me. Let's go back to Rookridge and see if we can buy the inn yet. Since we were just there. Thank you. No, not yet. That's fine. Is it main quest time? Oh, is family gonna hate me? Probably not. I've already done a few slave rescues, not interested in doing more right now. Right, did that off stream, that's in progress, that's done, that's in progress. Westcliff shooting range I had one try at, but the frame rate was so bad that I was like, I'm probably not going to try this again anytime soon, that might be one for post-game. I basically got third prize and I was a lot of points short of first. So we don't care about that, so I guess we're just doing some main story. Why not? We always put it off as long as we can because several things are permanently missable if you don't do them quickly enough, given that time permanently passes. Oh, I know what I could have done actually. I could have explored the rest of Bower Lake because a new area of that has opened up thanks to it being autumn now. And I still haven't explored the rest of Westcliff either, so that's a few things to add to the to-do list, which is now too late to go back. Wait, can I leave here now? Is it going to let me? It did just save. Maybe if I haven't met them yet, it'll be okay. But we're here now. Let's just do it. Forget it. This is that other gate
We
that wouldn't
shouldn't
open.
use the front gate. Lucien's men will be expecting us. Follow me. I know another way in.
It really is great to have you back. I went back to the temple for a while. Same old nonsense.
Take it easy there, Hammer.
Right. Nothing that ancient could possibly contain any wisdom.
It's a load of superstitious nonsense that never helped anybody. It can get you killed.
We may actually be in agreement there. But let's cut this short. We have a lot to do.
Found the annoying atheist. I'll just lead the way because we'll be here all day. At least I'm going to trust that this is taking me the right way. Are you with me? I wonder if I'm missing dialogue by being too far ahead. Are they even following me? They better be following me. And where's Garth? Hello? I get this horrible feeling that if I go on without him, I'm going to have to wait for him anyway, so then I'm going to have to run back even further, but I guess we'll see what happens. A more modern game would just teleport them closer to me at this point. Yes, but where's Garth? And more importantly, is me being here triggering his dialogue where he's so far away that I can't hear it, because that would suck. I'm gonna have to go and find him, aren't I? I'm guessing he's not on the map either, because he's not. And now I don't even know where we came from, but I think it's this way. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, but seriously, what's taking you so long? Because look, if I run past him now, it does the thing where he speeds up to maintain pace with me, so I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. It's like, I can't overtake him now, because he can run just as fast as me if I'm going top speed. Except for there, apparently, where he got stuck on a rock. No, I guess we did miss his dialogue, because normally what happens is we all come and stand here where the line was pointing me to, then we have a conversation about how we're going to get in, but I guess we just missed that because Garth wasn't here, so... Now it's just like, follow Garth, but now Garth is following me, which is weird. Yeah, at least I have some help for a change. That's a lot of commandants. Commandants. Ow. Okay, very ow. So much for getting some help with being defective for a while. Yeah, you will just stand there and attack once every 5 minutes. Did Garth even do anything there? He's definitely more effective than Hammer in combat, but only when he's, like, actually attempting to fight. Maybe Vortex is better here because then they can get more hits in, and it doesn't take as long to charge. These always force push you like a million times when you're trying to absorb experience if it's a thing. Sounds like Longo is very injured.
Right there.
Yeah, these guys hurt quite a lot. You need healing so you can keep up. Oh, now Garth runs off without me. There. He likes the music. Three headshots to kill one of them. Would you please stop attacking the dog? I hate those attacks that can go through everything. How about some targeted shock? Just miss. Get out the way, please. Please get out the way. Whoa, there goes the head. I like how it does actually speed up as well. This game has more physics than Sea of Thieves. You could try the keyboard shortcut. I think it's Alt and X, but I'm not sure. I don't know why it's not there.
Come on, then.
Yep, that's a very good point, and that's tragic. Why on earth are you here? This is not the right time. How did he get through the gate? I guess he just spawned on the opposite side. They're not bad with a good gun. So I shouldn't give them a chance to spawn more guards. Speaking of which, Garth is awfully confident. Obviously, he's overdue some revenge. Ow. Can you stop? Maybe I should have brought a couple more potions. These guys hit really hard. I mean, these were a boss not long ago. I'm going to be using multiple spells at the same time. Why can't I do that? You're trying to tell me he's a better will user than me. Because she's certainly not a better hammer user. Now we can see the spire from here even.
I will need to concentrate to start the gate. I must rely on the two of you to watch my back.
Oh, sure. We'll do all the work while you sit there. Let me know when it's my turn for a break, will you? Is that a shard?
Evidently it is.
Amazing, isn't it?
A sunset's amazing. That thing's a bloody nightmare.
like how Doggo is just patrolling down below at the bottom there.
Small advantage. They don't want us
They're coming up the stairs.
Well,
I know
here we
that's
go.
supposed to be comforting, but it's not. It's not alone. Listen to Fort's own army.
That really does not hit the Commandant.
Look out!
I like how this time it's using the percent symbol instead of the word percent. Some Sea of Thieves consistency level there. Hurry up and charge, please. I'm putting a force pushed into oblivion. Ow.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Damn it.
Indeed. Slow time's not amazing here because it's on Scarf too, but it also stops me from dying horribly to these guys. Maybe instead of spamming your lookout shout, you could go and help him. Maybe. Just a thought. No, guess not.
Come on.
Uh-oh. That's a lot.
Perhaps let us see how. Just a bit more.
Or should we have level 5 raised dead? No, not yet. We have level 4 raised dead though, that might be worth it. I also haven't used that yet. Garth Vader though, that's going to be a no from me. Now that I wrote that cheese, the game is just constantly trying to get me to eat it. So many commandants though, really. Let's raise the dead. Oh no, wait, that's Chaos. Well, that actually worked, surprisingly. Okay, Chaos is pretty good against these. Didn't last long though, because, you know, these guys are strong. However, I did want to try raise dead, so I'm gonna switch from the pause menu so I don't get beaten up. There we go. Nope.
We're close. Just a few more adjustments.
But we have some distracting buddies. That's their official name, TM. Personally, I wouldn't call 73 nearly done, but sure.
Don't let up now. I'm almost finished.
I was going to say that's what she said, but that wouldn't be very appropriate. But now I've said it anyway. Why is he telling me about safety modes? It's not like I want to kill my own armorman. Ooh, nice. An actual good hit from Hammer. Oh yes, that's a good point. You can see the colour escape power while he's talking. No, Well, he's trying to get us to go in, but look at all this free experience. Having said that, I am using a lot of potions. Alright, strength is now completely maxed out. We just need one for accuracy now, which we are like 0% ready to afford. So yeah, let's just go, I think. That's too many commandants. So no thank you. Here's some mango cafe lily. No, you probably shouldn't say that, come to think of it, because that's going to be a no. Loading Wraithmarsh. Slowly. Thanks for the spoiler there. New quest available notification.
Can you hear me?
Well, well, well. What have we got here? Is it alive?
Yes, how dare you?
You had a dog with you there, like. It ran off into the fog. The banshees will have it by now. Aye, you've seen the last of that mongrel, I can tell you. Here, you from Bloodstone, eh?
Creepy music box in the music.
No, you ain't got the stink of it about you. 'Tis a wicked place. Would be burnt to the ground if there was any justice. So, what do I do about you? Reckon I'll burn you as well.
He didn't even take my weapons off me, how's he gonna do that? Could just pew him in the face from here.
No, please!
He changed this tune quickly.
You should be able to hear me now. You're alive. The Culler's Gate malfunctioned, and Hammer and Garth were sent back to the Guild. You've made it to Wraithmarsh.
Nice job, Garth.
But you're on your own for now. Well, you're not entirely on your own. But Hammer and Garth cannot reach you. Be wary. The fog here is unnatural. Somehow it dampens the Guild seal. Bloodstone is on the far side of the marshes. I suggest you head there, quickly.
I think Doggo should probably have a treat for that. You'll also notice the music box is playing the Oakvale music. I mean, technically it's just the theme of the game, but, you know. Oh yes, you deserve a treat. Because you're in my Paradigm pack, obviously. So, new area, new map. Oh yeah, this place is really complicated. Fogbog with the Fogbog dog in the Fogbog. So the Colour Skate sent both of those back to the Guild Colour Skate and sent me to Wraithmarsh because, of course, it did. Well, new area means new gargoyles to shoot her. That's an interesting tree.
Art thou perchance a devotee of mine? I have performed all the great plays, entertained kings and paupers. But doth anyone care anymore? Just because the great Philip Morley called me the greatest actor of his generation, he wrote several of his greatest works with me in mind, you know. And now here I am, abandoned to a world of Philistines and unsophisticates. I ask only for an audience to witness my talents one last time, so that I may pierce their souls with arrows of pure art.
Yeah, this demon door performs them and the other one writes
What
them.
is an actor without an audience? A piece of garrulous stonework, nothing more.
Coincidence, question mark? Okay, yeah, so he wants me to bring an audience. In other words, a lot of followers at the same time. So that's not happening anytime soon, especially because we can't get out of here now that the Colour Skate broke. Speaking of the Colour Skate, that's here, so we didn't go very far. And then we checked over there, that's a gargoyle. That's a house. There you are. Oh, you're on the other side. Pew. Just one pew, though. Guess that means you wouldn't be able to sit that many people down in the building, though. What was it? I paid 0 attention to its name. Oh, right. Like the guide to parenting thing. Yeah. Let me just make sure this is centered so as people do not miss. Plot twist, question mark. Aha. A thing. Really? You're gonna get me stuck on that teeny tiny fence. More thing. I like it when I find more thing. That's very rude of you, Mr. Gargoyle. Surprisingly, that still has some money in it.
Hi there, my name's Barn. Bet you can't hit me.
That's where you're wrong. It's nice already having all of the 5 dig stars, so we can just get everything that may or may not be here. And the layout of this place might look familiar, but only because we have the DLC, if you catch my drift. Loot all of the low quality garbage. Got some flaccid celery. That sounds delicious. It doesn't. Celery's not even that great. Nice. I think we have enough to open 30 chests now. Or 30 key chests, I guess I should say. Dog's scared again. So, yeah, this is like the town square area from the snow globe place. This is basically what the village is like IRL, as opposed to inside the cursed globe, which is like a time snapshot, I suppose. That's a rip. This is the well that would have led to the first dungeon place. I don't think we can get in right now due to the quest. I am correct. We should remember that it's there, though.
Something in the marsh is controlling the fog and using it against you. You need to find the source and destroy it.
Could that banshee be the source, I wonder? Ow, 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 ow. Kill those before we can hit this. I have a very powerful gun though. GG.
Well done. But be careful. There may be more, so stay on your guard. I may lose contact with you again because of the fog.
Indeed, the banshees, like the tip said on that loading screen, always say the things you least want to hear. So if you're like married or if you have kids, they'll talk about them like being dead or hating you or whatever. Stuff like that. Maybe something about the dog. A great idea, apart from the pun. Banshee from the chat. There may be more out there. In other words, you're totally gonna fight another Banshee. Thanks, Teresa. I have psychic powers, but I'm not going to tell you where the next one is. Like how I can hear hollow men spawning in the ground and see the shaking for it. And yet they're nowhere to be found. I got some cheese for free in the end. I wish I had yes and no reactions, but the closest I have for no is thumbs down. You scared again? Have another treat. Don't want you missing dig spots. Because you are the scaredy dog. Oh, hello. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, I'll give that, because there was no music or anything. That may have been mildly startling. Especially because I was looking at the chat when I was going down the stairs. And then I looked back and I was just surrounded. That was interesting. And all of these are just empty.
This used to be Oakvale, though it has changed radically since I saw it last, and that was a long time ago. It has seen many a cruel deed. 600 years ago, bandits attacked the village and burned it to the ground. The survivors rebuilt their lives, only to have them destroyed a second and final time. A new threat came from within. A reckless young villager made a deal with the forces of Shadow, who took the lives of every other resident as payment. All of his family, all of his friends, everyone he loved. And now, the marsh has engulfed the village, and Oakvale is nothing but a bitter memory.
No, it is not. The perpetrator in question is new to this game, and not related. But finding this out and realising that that's the Oakvale Bridge and this is Oakvale the first time I played this made me legit upset. And that was before the DLC was out, so I hadn't already seen the Snow Globe Village. Okay. Okay. I get the feeling this is about to crash, if that stretches too far. I hope it's not trying to render all that. Oh, it's going everywhere now. It just flashed across the screen. This feels like a My Summer Car bug. I think this is a dead end. To the right. I'll check it out though. I don't think we can get all the way across here. But there's obviously stuff to find. Wouldn't let me put the gun away, so I figured there was more. Ah yes, it is a dead end, but there's a dig spot. I guess there's just a shortcut back. I thought we was going to eat the cheese then, because that took so long. And now we go the long way around. There you are. He died. Again. Guess none of these signs say anything anymore. That slide. There's just a random dead ballerine here. I think that was meant to be alive. Maybe something else killed it though.
I can tell by your glazed over eyes you can't shoot straight.
I have to pop me another gargoyle. Oh, hi.
You can't hit me! You can't hit me!
If the D-pad would work and let me drink the potion, that'd be awesome. They definitely do. I think maybe they shouldn't talk, and there should be some other way of identifying when they're close by. But it's Fable and they like trying to be funny, perhaps a little too frequently. Or maybe they could just have multiple varieties and have some of them be the amusing ones and then some of them be more serious for areas like this. That would work too. Just have them have personalities instead of all being the same. Right, where are we? Still quite a long way to go. Oh, hi. I like how I'm so tall and strong now that my hands don't even touch the chest once it's like half open. Oh, opening this spawns. Awesome. He's dead to fight the dead. I think my level 4 spell needs to go back to AoE. Vortex was fine. Unless anybody would like to see anything else, but I'm fine with Vortex. Though maybe I should put Vortex on 3 and Shock on 4. Yeah, Vortex is fun though. Apparently it just summons hubs if you haven't killed anything recently. Probably because they are not very good. I thought there was a gargoyle around here, but apparently not. More of them. I always gotta go after the dog.
You're making good progress. You're about halfway through the marshes now. You'll be in Bloodstone before you know it.
So she knows how far I am and yet she can't tell me what's going on. Seems legit. Also, is Nightbot only posting one of the messages? Because they're all set to the same line, their number of lines required. Can't say I've been paying much attention. Map check. Right, there's a path down there. We couldn't get up from the bottom because it was a one-way, so it looks like we have to go all the way around and then we can get there from the very end of the area, so... yeah, it's basically a single one-way path until we get to the end. That's good. No confusion. Oh, and now that I've mentioned that, I posted it. Actually, yeah, I did post the follow one before. It's the YouTube one that I don't think I've seen yet. Oh, you enemy that I just skipped right past. Elder Hollow Man. I think that's the first time it doesn't take control away from you when it's introducing a new enemy. Also not sure whether it's intentional or not until battle music stops in this area. Rip Elder Hollow Man. Don't think there's much else in this area. Nah, not really. Oh, there. Thanks, Nightbot.
I might be made of stone, but at least I ain't stone blind.
And you would auto-aim at the enemy. Oh, there's one down there too. Thanks for showing me extremely OP auto-aim. Oh, hi. Ow. Didn't quite have time to retarget there. I saw you running up this way. Don't pretend you're not there. Triple headshot. Not that that's, you know, hard to do once you have the headshot thing. I would love to be able to aim this with a mouse and keyboard. PC port, please. The main reason I want PC is for the higher frame rate, though. And the graphics, the resolution at least. Right, we can turn back on ourselves here and check out the marsh. Yes, they certainly do. They don't seem to be strong enough to carry their weapons, which I guess makes sense given that they don't have any muscle when they're literally just a skeleton. Oh, hi. Wow, the dog just went straight to the dig spot. These are some crappy amounts of gold for this point in the game. Also, I really need to find my old hard drive and plug that in and take off A, the sounds that I use for the screen or scene transitions, and B, the source code for my Twitch bot, so that I can rename it and get it working again with all the latest APIs and whatnot, and then maybe make it decent. In the panel below, I've renamed it to TitanBot because that fits with the whole Raven theme and also sounds better, so I need to rename it in the code and whatnot, and then make it do stuff at some point. But I am very lazy. Wait, is this where that other chest was? No. I still don't know how permanent the whole Titan/Raven thing is going to be, though. Like, if I was going to change it, I should do it really early. I know that feel. Like, there's so much I could do with programming, I just can't be bothered. I'm not like Lily, who actually has the motivation to do stuff all the time. Trying not to miss anything here. I think the silver key is that way. Oh, hi. You're gonna summon loads of randos. Which are gonna hit me a lot, and then get force pushed. And then you get shot a few times. It'll let me target you. It took a while.
Very impressive. Few survive Banshee attacks. You're nearly there, nearly safe.
I'm a hero, though. Are you surprised at this point? I say that as if I'm some rando. Nice. There's the grave for the teddy bear from the first game. That's the grave of the original hero's father, Brom. That's a rando. And that's the guy who sells you the chocolates, I believe. Because he's a traveling trader. But yes, the fact that this is Oakvale made me very sad the first time. Was not a fan. Spooky. Oh hey, random torture devices. Got a pickaxe, a couple of Iron Maidens. A rancid anchovy, that's a torture device as well. yes, I'd spent a lot of time here across many playthroughs doing all of the stuff and whatnot. I was like super into it. When it first came out, I was about to say as a kid, but I guess I technically wasn't a kid then. I was like 14 or 15. Yeah, that's true, especially with video games, and imagination, and creativity, and all of those other things, which make me do this hand gesture that you can't see, where I wave the hand like across, in like the SpongeBob rainbow pattern thing, and now Lily's laughing at me for some reason. I think that's it for this little area. That's cool and all, but why are you telling me now? There's a random skeleton. Oh, hi. It's a big boy troll. Ow. Gimme. Oh. Oh, now the solid then to take my cursor off the big baddie. Nice. I don't think these are infinite though, so that should be okay. Looks like he's willing to kill a few for me, that's nice. Saw that coming a mile away. Dog is now injured. You die, please. It's not what I wanted to target with the manual aim, but hey. I love me some artificial difficulty. Really, and now to make it worse, the Hollow-Man's attacking the troll just to make me target it even more. I have to go ages without healing the dog, because he'll just hurt it again, and it'll take a load of time to use the potion. No, it annoys me too, don't you worry. You don't full know what I'm like when it comes to pointing out UI flaws. You're gonna show your tendrils sometime this year. I just ran right into that one. Die. Or don't. So the animations don't even seamlessly transition into each other, that's kind of dumb too. Okay, finally. Oh, well, now he knocks me over. You don't even have to aim at these, it just does it for you, so like, why bother? All you have to do is dodge the thing. It doesn't even do much damage, it's just there to send you flying. I don't even know where the last few are. But it doesn't matter because you can shoot like right through them most of the time. Rip. Wow. Should only have one left. What an annoying enemy. There you go, doggo. optional area. Don't think we can get in yet, can we? Nope. So there's at least 3 things I need to go back and do once we're allowed to fast travel again. Explore the rest of Westcliff, explore the well here, and explore the rest of Bower Lake. And by the time that's done, I should have enough gargoyles to get my number 4 prize thing. I wonder how long that's been there. That doesn't matter though. Food doesn't have expiry dates in Fable. If you have food, it's delicious. Right, that's something we can't get yet. Like right at the end now, right? Yeah, I don't even know if we can go to the optional area yet, actually, so that's going to be a 4th thing. Oh, hi. I didn't realise the Hollowmen heads actually had a bony sound when they roll. Okay, yeah, can't go to the side route yet. I don't think these open. No. Okay, we're out. It's a good job I redeemed the sunglasses one earlier today. I can see some use.
The town centre is over the next rise.
Let's get talk. Okay. Oh, hi. Anything behind you? Nope. I believe that just unlocked a door further up here. I think one of these also opens, though. I could be totally wrong about that. That sure sounds like a demon door to me. Yeah, I think that just got me the silver key. Do any of these open? Okay, let's do the demon doors to stop him from yawning constantly. Hi.
Fa, do, re. Wait. I sense the presence of a lute player. Could it really be real music at last?
This is by far the easiest demon door to open.
Oh, you play wonderfully. Don't stop.
This is wonderful playing, you see.
And now for the grand finale. Try to end the tune in style.
Did I not end the tune in style? Did I just about miss? Or are you just delayed? Okay, yeah, good.
Yes, bravo! A virtuoso performance. Simply wonderful.
Why, thank you, good sir. A nice buggy thing. Into Lily's favourite demon door we go. This house is almost as nice as the other one, although actually it does look really fancy, so it's got that going for it too. Can't move into this one though. Yes, and then as soon as you step inside the house, all of those warm lights immediately disappear, the atmosphere completely changes, and then there's corpses everywhere. Also, that's not even a unique weapon, so the prize is kind of dumb too. But yes, if we go back out now, it's a bit crap. Yes, it's basically the jump scare demon door. And it got really good the first time, and it was fun. Gotta love having the volume loud. So you can hear the quiet stuff, and then that happens. I guess the reason why there's no legendary in here is because literally all you need to do is play the loop perfectly one time. That's not very hard. Weird that it's so far into the game, I suppose. To be fair, it also jump scared me the first time. But what you expect. I thought one of the ones on this side opened, but I guess I am imagining that. But I am going to double check because this game isn't exactly the best when it comes to its interactions. Yep, the only point I can think of is to be a dick. To show off that the demon doors are not as they seem and are very strange indeed. At least in this game. Which reminds me, I haven't handed over this cheese yet either. Didn't tab out, don't know what you're talking about. Here's the spire, and this is the first time where we can see ships actually moving to and from places like Bloodstone and the spire. And gold for every kill you make. Yep, they have a thing where demon doors are essentially like Resident Evil's save rooms where nothing bad can ever happen to you, and the apparently being scared doesn't count. It would be funny if it was just his face. Also, since we arrived, we got a lot of new quests. And I mean a lot of new quests, including the third Knothole Island one. Treasure Island of Doom, that's a lot of renown. An old drunk has seen the ghost of a pirate. Granny Miggins is worried sick about her grandson Charlie. This says it's the Temple of Benevolent Yokels, but Barnum said it was the Temple of Business and Yodeling, so either there's two Tobys, or they forgot to be consistent. It's a lot of quests that have just become available. We can also get out of here now, but the final statue plinth should be here, so we'll at least activate that.
Be Reaver's. I suggest you go and make the thief's acquaintance.
Yeah, well, you can wait. I'm busy here, thanks. Give me a break. Okay, you can get rid of the trigger thing now, I don't need it. I've checked it, thanks. Guess I haven't praised you in a while, except for to stop you from being scared. Yes, there's a thing. Guess that's going to stay there until I go into the town. Gotta love it when the dog goes completely still and doesn't move even the tiniest amount. It's very dark now. How much money do we have? 166. Wait, I just praised you. You don't need another praise already. Just trod on some beggar.
How'd you get to be so rich anyway?
There's the last statue plinth. Now we can finally finish that. And then there's at least one gargoyle around here.
You're back.
Oh no, it's you.
I've transformed your latest adventures
Fine,
into
let's get it
epic
over with.
ballads that are sure to delight and astonish. I will now sing you my latest composition.
At least there's not many people around.
The hero strode into a cave, which soon did start to misbehave.
He's so bad. Apparently it's 100 an hour per
A
person.
nice big girl by the name of Hannah went into and came out a hammer.
Not a bad head of hair.
The hero waded through swamp and ruin, a place where life just can't get going. Survived the mire and killed a banshee and got to Bloodstone in time for tea.
This guy is so bad. Like, I can legit sing better than him.
The hero was tasked with clearing Rook Ridge of bandits who'd gone and hijacked the bridge. The people of Oakfield joined in the chorus, but the best thankulations came from a thesaurus.
Yes, he did. He did, in fact.
No one likes a poser, no one likes an upstart, but everyone who's someone likes a bit of art.
What does that even relate into?
For you there
Oh,
is
right.
a statue, some say a magnum opus, where all can see the hero perfectly in focus. Hi, Lionheart.
Well, that felt like it went on all day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're gathering around you for me, not you,
You really are a source of inspiration.
if there was any doubt.
Well,
Don't say change your mind when I just hired you. That's very rude. Move, yes, thank.
bet you could lift me up in the air.
Probably.
I can smell your awful breath all the way from here.
I thought you were in here. Maybe he's on the tower out back. There's still a thing up here, though. Am I lined up here? No idea. Yes. Oh, there's one over there too. I don't think that's the same one. Well, these people are going to dislike me temporarily. That can't be helped.
You ain't got no skills. That's as plain as
Wait, where's it
day.
gone? Wasn't it right there?
That's one heck of a weapon you...
Oh. Almost landed on a head. I have no idea where this goes, but let's see what dog wants first.
We're not worthy.
I know. You don't have to tell me. Where? Oh, it just doesn't say seller like every other seller in the game. Cool. Is this stealing? Oh, there's nothing here. Just the chest, I guess. Oh, it is stealing. Well, guess we're not doing that. Lots of ships going on here, all with very poorly angled sails. Don't want to go in there yet, but we have the fast travel. I knew there was a silver key around here somewhere, but I didn't think it was in the dive spot. Let's not get stuck in there. It might teleport me back to my ship. Oh, there's actually a gargoyle out there, I totally forgot about that one. Maybe a dig spot here too. Dog? Maybe. Guess not. Doing pretty well on the collectible front. I genuinely thought that was going to stop me from going all the way then. Where do you go? Oh, right. Guess that's the only way back now anyway, since the Cullis Gate is gone. And then there was another gargoyle like around the back here somewhere. Nope. Yeah, there you are.
But at least I ain't stone blind.
Nice.
I've never met anyone as big as arms for the poor.
So, I think... Wait, what game do you have? Oh, right. No, I'm good. That sounds terrible.
It's an honor to bring...
Anyway, yes, before we explore the rest of this, let's go and get a few of these annoying things checked off. So, first of all, we have gargoyles to redeem. And then there's only one more after this one. Slave rescue, not interested. At least not right now when I already have way too many things going on. $10,000. Ten more gargoyles to go. Right. This one's off in Rookridge. That'll make a nice change. Maybe we should do that. Should be able to buy it after this one, I think. Hi.
You're probably wondering what that smell is, right? There's something wrong with the water. It's usually so fresh and pure, but it's gone completely rancid. What could pollute the water like that? It's not natural. Say, you wouldn't take a look at it for me, would you?
Sure, even though it's weird that you don't get money for quests.
That smell is bad for business. I was so looking forward to retirement, but who'd want to buy a stinking inn?
I'll buy it. I guess that's all you say. Very well. That explains the lack of customers. Actually, I need to check how many health potions I have, because I used a lot against all of those commandants. 3 standard, and yeah, that's not very much. This is where we chase down Dash. And he is that cave that served no purpose last time. Spoilers again. Haven't even got there yet and it's told me what the enemy is. Oh boy, my favourite. These are fine when there's no other annoying enemies around. It's in the auto. Sure there is meant to be battle music here, which means the Wraith March thing was intentional, but then after that it just doesn't recover and it's like, nah, stop hitting the dog, please. Also give me some experience, just give me much chance. That was my fault. I thought I could get past him. I was incorrect. So the grass on top of it looks really bad from a distance. Like, what on earth is that? It's like squares. I'm not sure the slow motion kill is required for trolls, honestly, since they're already dead in the ground. That was easy.
You did it! The smell's gone and business is back.
That was very quick.
I can finally sell this place. Tell you what, I'll give you a friendly discount if you're interested.
Yes, gimme. I don't think this place is even that expensive. It's even cheaper than I remembered. That's pathetic.
Looking for a new addiction? Try my game.
Yes, and now there's a gambly man here. Is this the good spinner box or a crappy spinner box? Let's have a look. If it's the one I haven't played before, I'll give it a few rounds. If it's the meh one that we've already seen, then I won't. This is indeed different. So if I increase the bet to max, which is 250, which is a lot, by the way, then I can win 45,000 if I get like a 6 chain with the needle and thread, as if that's going to happen, but hey. Let's see. I have no idea how this board works compared to the other one. The smallest chain you can get is a 3 chain. I won a lot of money on the regular spinner box earlier when I was trying to level up my gambling. Right, so they also have to be adjacent, that makes sense. And we're out of chips. That's enough of this game. Rip 1,500 gold. That's fine. Nice. Family, are you fine? Yes. Obviously, I'm not putting out often enough for her, but she'll just have to deal. Brightwood Tower. Can we even afford Brightwood Tower? That's what I'd like to know. Maybe I should find out how much it is. I would like to own Garth's Tower for sure. In fact, coming back here now is good anyway, because I believe there's an optional dungeon we can get into now that we've activated the Cullis Gate. There should be a thing that's moved, and in there is, like, the best weapon in the game. That'd be nice to have. Oh, of course, these guys are back, why wouldn't they be? Didn't know you were that close to me, to be honest. It seems unfair. Actually, I shouldn't have come here without getting more potions, should I?
Neutralize that dog! We are willing to die!
Good. Kind of in the wrong line of work if you're not. Please die before I lose all my fancy experience. You, I can probably take your head off in one go if I zoom all the way in. Takes a long time, but it does increase the power a ton. Yep. They're gonna beat the experience to me. They just don't give you any chance. Running away again already. Not on my watch. And here he comes again. Nope. Oh, and of course you can't be interrupted. Mind. Please target the correct part. Thank. Right, how much is the stupid tower? It is 244,000. Well, that's out the question. Okay, they are good sleeping bonuses, though. Well, let's do the optional thing first, then, assuming it's available. It is available, and apparently the Cullis Gate does work, but it's only one way now. And only if you manually go here. Otherwise you have to sail from Westcliff. Right, here we go. course, he has to make a Guildmaster reference.
Now there goes a waste of...
Only 9 of them to go. I've no idea what time I'm going to stop today. I do have work tomorrow. But I got up kinda late and also had coffee. And other various sources of caffeine. It's going to be a very busy work week too. I think it's almost time to book a week off at some point. Gotta try and distribute my holiday bookings evenly throughout the year. I wish it wouldn't tell me tips that it knows I've done before, and especially ones that no longer apply. Like, I'm obviously already max doggo. Spooky statue. That sounds good. I've already booked off the week leading up to Christmas, which I normally do at the beginning of January every year because it gives me something to look forward to and helps fight off the January blues. And one of our... We get 25 holidays a year, and it gives us one of those, it automatically deducts, but it gives us like multiple days for that around the Christmas period. So I always try to book my own holidays like right off the back of those, either just before or just after. I also tend to book off 4 days around Easter for that result, because for that reason, because you can get more days off. There's 2 bank holidays back to back with Good Friday and Easter Monday, so either the week before or after Easter is good, because you end up with like 9 or 10 days off in a row. Okay, is that sufficient? That should have deactivated them right, even though it gave no indication that it had done. Okay, good. Was there anything over that side? Nope. So I've already booked off around Christmas, and I've had Easter off. So I think I have like 14 days left to book between now and early December. This thing's not even on yet. Sniffing out this one from a long way away, doggo. Oh, and now you've changed your mind. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Statue on. That looks like a React statue, so let's try this. Nice. Why'd you just bark? Was there something over here? Nope. Maybe I imagined it. But it was just only to praise React. I just don't recall praising any time recently, like, at all. Can't have been for this, it was miles away. That's crap. And we're done in there. Our reward should be outside. Here it be. Nice. Finally something good. Inflict greater damage on enemies, additional electric damage, appear more attractive. Should never need another melee weapon again now. And in addition to those, it is 13 stronger than my Master Cleaver, which I've been using for a while. It's pretty good. Once we get back to the market, we should sell all of these for extra money, because then we can buy the tower. Anything else up here while we're here? That's a nope. But while we're here, we can give that demon door some cheese, so that we can stop carrying it around with us. Brightwood. Giles's farm. Random bandits. Wow, I forgot how fast these weapons are, because I'm so used to the cleaver.
Have to take that. Oh, I'm gonna make myself a nice set of bagpipes out of your lungs. Oh, that's gonna brew.
I believe they did die. Right, have some cheese.
So, the terrible cheese famine is over then. Damn good, yeah. Of course, well, you still don't have the uniform of the sacred bearer of cheese. That's right, yes. I mean, for one thing, where's your dreadlocks? Ha! And then you need, mutton chops.
Yes, this guy does everything in his power to stop you from getting in. He just makes up crap on the fly over and over again. So, dreadlocks and mutton chops, I'll have to remember that. I'm not going to do them right now. But what I am going to do is go to the market and sell these legendaries that I don't want. Because I want to buy Brightwood Tower ASAP. Well, he certainly seems embarrassed of whatever's inside him, because the whole reason for him doing this is that he really doesn't want us to get in, because he's embarrassed about his contents. Of course, the shops have just closed.
So cheap.
Oh, I need to check the Alchemist while I'm here too, because I've got, like, no potions left. I mean, I haven't bought any for, like, the entire game, so that's fine. Also, I need to remind myself which experience I still need. Am I maxed out on strength now? I am indeed. So I just need one more accuracy and then a load of will. So the good thing now is, every time I get to 72,000 strength experience, I can refund this brutal style, and then buy it again for that 72, and it basically turns my 72 strength that I don't need into 36 general. So that's kinda neat. Move.
Me and the chaps had a jolly good time with them.
Oh, good to have you back.
Okay, so I'm selling these for slightly less, but it's fine.
Always happy to buy. I hope I can make.
I mean, that damage looks really high, but it's a blunderbuss, so I mean, it's really not that good.
Come back if you have anything else.
Yeah, I don't need that anymore. That just about lets me buy the tower. But I need to check for potions first. And books, actually, because there's still a few I need for the Not All Island stuff. I did grab a couple of those off-stream while I had the equipment, like the table line one, which was just like a wig or something.
I'm happy to serve.
I guess I still haven't listened to all of these either. Keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I don't. I don't need that anymore. Or that. Or that. I do need
I
that.
hope I can make a profit on that.
Oh yeah, and I also got the last dog trick I needed, so now I have them all. It didn't look like he had anything I needed. No.
I don't think I'll ever find a better landlord in the whole world.
I agree.
Hurrah!
Please move.
I'm lost in your eyes. Yay!
Please actually move.
Yay!
Bet you can't get me.
20 gold. Not doing too well today, are you, friend?
You're my favorite customer. There you go.
Standard, cure all, live forever.
That's a fine item.
I guess we'll have one of
Come
them.
back anytime.
These are crappy.
Come back anytime. That's a fine item.
See, I want these, but they're also really expensive.
You should really buy this one.
I'll hold off just for now.
I don't think I'll ever find a better land.
I'll check if Mergo has a Mergo's Big Book of Trading. Actually, I can't do that. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm getting mixed up with the DLCs. This is fine.
You will browse, you will be amazed, and you will spend.
He has nothing interesting. Oh, hi.
Hello, Daddy. Oh, you're back. Hooray! We're the
Well, now that she's come up to me, I have to give her something, otherwise she'll be salty.
luckiest family in the world. Oh, I've seen this in the shops. Never thought I'd get one. Thanks. Nabaga.
Excuse.
You're so naughty.
Apparently it is, yes. Hero the villager.
I'm at you.
Right, let's just buy this before we accidentally don't have enough money to anymore.
Our service.
Or all the enemies are going to be back now, aren't they? Great. I might just ignore them this time. Oh great, here they are.
Kill!
Nope. Please let me cast. Nope. And I'll do you one better. Oh, I don't have it on level 5 yet. Well, level 4 it is then. Nope. Goodbye. That is sure expensive. Can't even rent this one out either, I don't believe. To whom it may concern, there is a bed at the top of this tower whose mysteries I have yet to fully unravel. It is a most unnatural item. Take care when spending a night in it. You may find your dreams more dangerous than you're accustomed to. Sincerely, Garth. It does give good bonuses though, and I needed to buy this anyway because there's a gargoyle at the top if I remember correctly. have, like, no money. Unless after selling, like, every weapon I don't care about. There's a lot of clocks in here. Well, these aren't that good considering it's Garth's Tower. 5 gold. Certainly a lot of alchemical equipment, though. So yeah, this ladder here doesn't exist until you've bought the tower.
Do with all them weapons. You might as well use a wee toy slingshot, you big baby.
Garth's journal. Blah blah blah. Seemingly a normal bed. Conduit to another dimension. It's an Old Kingdom relic. Self-contained universe. Personality. Okay. And there's the gargoyle. So yes, I did need to buy it regardless. Let's just destroy the window with my new place. And now it's quest time. We are sleeping in the bed of doom. And we're back to being a kid. Except with our weapons. Our actual weapons. In actual size. My sword is clipping through the floor, in fact. Yes, they are way too big for the kid. Looks funny, though. Look at his hand, it's like so far to the right. I wonder what his voice sounds like. If he even has one for these. He doesn't. Well, let me switch this back before I forget. Let's go with blades. Here's a chest. Hello, I hope we can be super best friends. There's something I want to give you, something I think you'll like. Chesty, your friendly chest. What are your hobbies? Sometimes I like to kill people. So this is the guy who wrote the note in the cursed snow globe then, and the one who killed all the people waiting for me to arrive. Spooky. Win the battle of wits against Chesty to escape. This is fine. We have not. As far as we know, Chesty is the person. Let's play a game, and if you win the game, I can give you your prize, because that's how games work. Winners get prizes, and losers bleed a lot and then get eaten by worms. I like games, Chesty. Good job I have this legendary katana, my little 10-year-old self. Seems I don't have the rest of my stats though, because my attacks are really slow. That he does. This is one of those places with the really fast-moving clouds, just like a demon door. Which is basically this is a dodgy place thing. Dodgy is definitely the keyword the game would use too. Right. This isn't weird. You're very good at games, aren't you? Do you ever cut the legs off adventurers and see how long it takes them to crawl to what they think is safety, but is actually a swamp filled with flesh-eating insects? That's one of my favourites. Maybe we can play it later, Chesty. Suddenly hops. spells, I have like level 1 stats. My attacks are very slow. There's a reason I wanted to do this as early as possible, by the way, and that's because there is a bug in the game where if you finish this as early as you possibly can, then you can do it again later, after a certain point. So, double rewards. And you don't have to buy the tower the second time either. I don't think, anyway. Because you already own it. That wasn't very nice, you know, hurting Hobbs like that. Don't you know that they're only little children? Children who've had their souls devoured by dark nymphs. I'm only super best friends with nice people, but it's okay, I forgive you. Chesty. Hollow Men next. Smells charging a kid level 2. It's an Elder Hollow Man right there. Gotta suck all this in now just for the frame rate. You lying there pretending to be dead. This is fine. He does have a lot to get off his chest. Definitely has a lot to say. I guess that opens this. Maybe not. Maybe it was mandatory for something later on. Can't even remember. But we'll find out soon. Well, there's Chesty up there, so let's go the other way first and see. Oh yes, it opened this door, okay. This isn't weird. If you can't see, that's just a load of people stuck in the ground. With rather agonizing facial expressions. Let's move on from there. Nice screenshot material here, at least. Sup. Isn't this just the best time you've ever had? In fact, we're having such great fun that I've invited a bunch of my other super best friends, TM, because it's capitalized. They came into Chesty's home just like you did, and they liked it so much that they stayed here forever and ever. Please say you'll stay too. Chesty. Oh, it's a Banshee. I thought it was Balverines for some reason. And the Hollow Men apparently I really would like this experience though, before I shoot this. Wasted a lot of time there. Spawn mark.
You think you're a hero?
Rip Banshee. Ah yes, and then this opens the gate back there. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nothing down there. Anything interesting to look at? Not massively. Oh, hi. You make me sad when you hurt my other friends. They just want you to stay here like Chesty does. Don't you like it here? Question mark. Do you like doggies? I love doggies. Let's play with doggies. Okay, this is Balverines. That'll be why I thought the other one was Balverines. He's gonna dash from afar and send me flying, aren't they? There's only one, apparently. This is more Valkyries than I was expecting. Let's see. Ow. And he's back. Let's check the side paths. I don't think there's anything here, it's just where they spawn from, but gotta be certain. Well then. Dear stranger who used to be Chesty's super best friend but isn't anymore, we've all been so happy that you came to visit us, and we really, really wish you would stay. But Chesty said he would give you a prize, and Chesty never lies. Enjoy it, and think of Chesty whenever you look at it. We'll be so lonely without you and I. Love, Chesty. $100,000 gold, and the Diamond of Sorrow. A piece of Chesty's very own heart, broken when you chose not to remain his super best friend. Not TM, because it's lowercase. So by doing it this early, we can do it again later, and then get another 100,000 gold and another Diamond of Sorrow. As far as we know, but to be continued in Fable 3 TM. Rewards, Son of Chesty. That's just like a miniature chest. Yes, he is in Fable 3. Window forever, I guess. Not going to take any more bounty hunters unless they're 5 stars, I think. Wow, the home has dropped to fine. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with it now? Memory of Fable 3 is extremely vague, but I'm pretty sure he is, yes. We'll find out when we get there, won't we? Yes, there's one more statue to make. Let's get that out the way. Because that's annoying. And while I'm here, I can see if I can buy some monk robes, because I need those for the Notto Island store. Oh, Oakfield, why you take so long to load?
Hello there. Can I be of service?
I've got any monk robes, mate.
Always a pleasure to serve you. I hope it brings you great happiness.
Wow, you actually do. Nice.
You bought a fine item.
Where does all this stuff to sell come from? I guess he does buy a lot of stuff. Most of it's this trash up here. Let's see. I don't care about most of this. I've read that now.
Someone... Do you have any other items I might be interested in? Do you have any
Well, he buys the
other
die too.
items I might be interested
Keeping them
in?
for now, though.
Do you have any other items I might be interested? Do you have a...
Could you say something new, maybe? The Diamond of Sorrow is worth 100,000 gold, so I'll keep hold of it and try and get like a shortage or somewhere really pricey to buy it from me. As if I'm going to give that away as a gift. Are you serious? That's worth a lot of money. If we assume you can sell that for base price, then the quest is basically worth 200,000 gold. Which is quite a lot of gold. Right, let's get this over with.
Ah, you wish to model...
Never have to do this again after we've done Bloodstone. 150. Apparently that's quite a good statue, even though it's like in Garbage Town.
We must strive
Right.
to achieve through physical truths some kind of
We've done Victory
emotional
Arm Pump, I'm pretty sure.
Now, pose.
We've done Heroic Pose, maybe not Whistle. Have we done Whistles? I don't even know. I know we tried Worship, but it was really annoying. And then I think we gave up and switched. Maybe we'll try Worship one time. While we think of something better to do.
Your technique is astounding. Fantastic. I hope you can sustain this performance. How perfectly
The voice, though.
statuesque. Keep it up. I have never seen such modeling.
Maybe it's
Just a
Sant.
bit
Maybe that's who it
longer.
reminds me of.
Bravo.
Oh, I actually got it first try.
The
Nice.
ideal has become
Maybe I was just dead last
real.
time.
You have reached into the embers of the ephemeral and pulled out the fire of eternity.
Nice. Never speaking to her again.
You wish to model for me again?
No. So that's basically done now. Gargoyles is nearly finished. Screw that, that's done. The brothers Max and Sam have gotten into trouble again. They're the ones who had the Norman Amicon. I guess we can do their quest. Because they are entertaining.
Most expensive prices ever, yes, but you're the richest you've ever been.
Ooh.
How are you doing over here?
My very favourite customer.
It's my mate's birth this
Alright,
week.
what if I sell this?
I was going to buy him 17 pints.
Will you buy it for a lot? Or is your love too high?
Always a pleasure to help you.
Like 97,000. Maybe I'll save it for the Fairfax Gardens then.
Get him a gift.
I have Bowerstone's finest item.
Wow.
Nice to see the rent stays even if you sell. Right, why am I here? Oh yeah. Right, quest. And in fact, I should buy those experience potions which I didn't get last time. Now that I have the money.
Have you got what it takes to play the...
You there? Just the kind of fellow I was hoping to run into. It's adventurers like you who keep filling my son's head with fancy ideas. It's about time you helped us poor mothers out. My boys have always wanted to explore some horrid place called Wraithmarsh, and they finally found a way of getting there. Do an old lady a favor and bring the silly sods back, would you?
Thanks it yourself.
Sure.
Wow.
They're just like their father, always looking for some harebrained thrills. Good. I just haven't got the energy to pull them out of their ridiculous scrapes anymore. And I certainly have no wish to see this Wraithmarsh place.
Sounds like I just missed
I
the
heard
shop.
your wife is well these days.
I guess I can grab him on the way back. But yes, wife. She's probably not very happy right now. How are you only fine with the home? Are you kidding me? It's like almost entirely luxury items. I mean, granted, I could just get a better house. But that's work. Maybe if I see her, she'll cheer up. Plus, while I'm here, I need to make it advance like 12 hours anyway.
Daddy! Oh, I've missed you so much.
Hooray!
Don't spend so long away next time.
We're the luckiest family in the world.
Daughter seems fine. Maybe you just need to stop being so needy. I don't even have anything good to give her. Do you think she would take it well if I tried to give my wife my autograph? Let's see. Okay, she was fine with it.
Famous adventurer's autograph. Brilliant. I can't wait to rip those clothes off you, darling.
Okay, so it's no longer just because it's a biological imperative then.
Honestly.
Well, yes, and you don't get to choose how much time advances when you do this either, so maybe I should check how long it actually is. Wait, I thought you could skip this. Nope. Guess the last one was just shorter.
Hi there, Lionheart. I love you so much. I like living in our house, don't you?
You could have fooled me with your "it's fine." It actually is just fine as well. She's going to randomly divorce me at some point, isn't she? And it's probably going to be like a bug or something. In fact, there is a few bugs. There are a few bugs relating to that. I'll be salty if I encounter one.
Welcome home. Did you fight any monsters this time?
What was that, like 3 hours? Wow. Wow, Abby. Why are these doors all still open? The shop is supposed to be closed, like the guy's not even here, he's just leaving it totally open to robbery. What else did I say I was going to do while I was here? I know I said I was going to check potions. I guess we'll just sleep for 12 hours and do it.
So refreshing to see some landlords care about
Imagine how much money I could have if I was being fully corrupt and I was like doubling all of the rent prices instead of being minus 20% if I was on like plus 100. And now we have assassination jobs, which we also aren't going to do because we're good. I wonder if I have enough renown to get enough followers following me at once to open that demon door. Maybe I should try that. But not yet, because it's in the same location as the current quest, and we definitely don't want to do those at the same time. Wait, where's the guy? Are you ever going to do any work? He's left it open for over a day. I bet he's drunk somewhere.
Not even the heroes of legend were celebrated.
That's probably the cause. You're not the alchemist, are you?
Daddy.
Nope.
Welcome home. Did you fight any monsters this time?
Well, in that case, let's quickly go to Castle Fairfax and back, because that will reset the area, hopefully make the guy not drunk, and at the same time we can see if anyone wants to buy this diamond for a lot of money. Because I do not care about holding the unique gem if the unique gem is worth 100,000. Let's be honest here.
It is not often that I am flustered by celebrity.
Where's the rest of the traders? There's one. Gifts, that'll do.
I'm happy to serve.
Oh, nice. It's slightly above price. Right, so let's see. Whoops. 90% discount for love, 3% discount for fear. I don't want those, though. I want you to mark me up.
Incredible.
So, if I make you laugh a little bit, you'll get rid of the 3% discount for fear.
Your hilarity.
I knew today was going to be good.
I wish all famous people were like you.
I'll
Right,
do my best.
now I'm only
to
getting a
serve.
90% discount. That'll do. So I can get 105,000 for this. Sure,
Always happy to buy your unwanted items.
that's some profit. Nice.
Believing we were kindred souls.
Anything you want.
That's... I don't even know I already have a burning orange, but if
One
not,
of
it's
the
5
best
stars,
things
so I
in
might
the
buy it.
store, that.
Oh, I do. Never mind.
I'm sure I can sell that again. If you have anything else to sell. If you have anything else to sell, you know where to find me. If you have anything else, bring anything else you don't.
Filtering through this is annoying.
If you have anything else to sell, you know where to find me.
Actually, no, I might need those for that demon door with the cheese and the dreadlocks.
I'm sure I can sell that again. If you have anything else to sell, you know where to find me. Bring anything else you don't need.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my! You are justly renowned.
Right, well, we'll load this area, and hopefully the shopkeepers are done being drunk and they're actually doing their work. Earning me money. I guess I should stop relatively soon. Are you still not here? Oh, there you are. But you took your sweet time.
Oh, good to have you back. I hope I can make a profit on that. There you go. Come back anytime. That's a fine item.
Buy a few of these just so we're good for a while.
That's a fine item.
And then we need...
There you go. That's... Come back anytime.
I'll buy the strength one too,
There you
because then
go.
we can
There you go.
convert
There's
for
a
half
job
the value.
available somewhere in town.
How much did I just spend?
So I've heard.
That was alright. Looking forward to stuff being maxed so I can stop buying this garbage. Just Just use these once and then try and get multiple out of the good ones. Right. Two out of each of these would be awesome if possible.
You like...
Two expert skill. Two undiluted will. Two thunder strength.
Well, maybe a little bit.
I've given you a present very recently,
Wow, look at you.
but since you're hilariously entertaining, sure, you can have another one. How about a toy gun? Then you can practice for heroism.
My arrow gets the baddie right in the
Wife is going to hate me for that one. I like how they're all gathering around to watch me drink potions, by the way. I only got one out of that crap. So, that's all done. Still don't have enough for this. I'm like 101,000 short, in fact. But we can max out time control. Probably don't want to do that yet, though, because we want to be able to afford it with just will. So let's go with blades. Got to save all of our general for the last skill we need.
Wow!
And then we'll see if he has a marriage and how to survive it, or another Mergo's Big Book of Trading. I'm not taking you on a journey. No time for that.
You're my favorite customer.
Okay, I need that. Nice.
That's a fine item.
It doesn't have the Mergo thing, but that's fine. Right, let's stop by Notto Island then to give these items away. Should have enough for at least 2 of them.
I draw my power from the
And I guess while I'm there I could technically do the Notto Island quest too, but I do have one in progress, so I don't know whether I will or not. I guess there's no reason not to. The other one shouldn't be on a timer or anything like that. Unless it doesn't let me. Which would answer the question for me and would all be fine. I am rambling a lot right now. Great fun. The people of Albion are not used to seeing real magic, so don't cast it in the middle of town. Sure. After this, I think we should only be missing one thing from here for now.
Sometimes I wish I was back in...
Not whole skirt, just what I wanted.
Good choice. That skirt will really accentuate your knees.
Alright, and then monk robes. Judge's steel. Greater damage on evil, supernatural beings such as banshees and hollow men.
Long ago, but they say that weapon once belonged to a holy man who battled evil wherever he went. All I know is that it washed up ashore when my grandmother was just a little girl.
So we just need one more Mergo's Big Book of Trading and then we're done in here. And how much does this weapon go for? That's actually a fairly decent weapon for this point, I suppose. I mean, it's not really, but 18,000. Well, since we're already here, we might as well just mark the quest as active and do it now. sure we all know what's coming here, yep. Whoops.
Chieftain, make the rain go away. I'm just a poor, unelected official. So, the bringer of drizzle, flooding, and chaos returns. Your meddling must have angered the gods, because they haven't stopped spitting at us since you left.
Literally told me to use the rain totem, but okay.
Responsible, and there's only one way we can resolve this unfortunate situation. You must find the final totem and restore the power over the weather to me. I mean, to us. Enter the storm shrine and bring me us the ice totem, and you will be compensated, and so on and so forth.
And then we'll be back to where we started, where it was frozen. Fine.
It's always the same. Whenever any little thing goes wrong, it's always my fault. Rain, sunshine, appropriation of town funds.
This guy, though. Seriously.
Assuming the rains haven't washed it away, the storm key should be buried somewhere over there. Do this great deed, and you, shall be remembered always as our greatest hero. Absolutely.
Potions to change your appearance right here.
If only I was an evil hero.
Hi, can I help you?
Move, please. Thank you. Wait, how much money do we have? I guess I need to buy everything in Bowerstone Old Town next now that I've done the market, and then after that I can maybe buy Not Whole Island, and then go from there. It's this way, is it? Okay. Ah, yes, that explains why there was a dead end up here with nothing there. That wasn't even slightly buggy. Okay, well, clearly the dog's nowhere in sight. Can I just manually speed? Otherwise I'll be here for like an hour. Apparently not. Well, come on then. What on earth? What do you make of that, Lily? It really has. What are you doing? Wait, did I break it by trying to dig it manually and then it didn't work, and then the dog is trying to find a dig spot and now it's like, no. I guess I have to try going far enough away to make it teleport. Oh yeah, it didn't let me jump off there, did it? As many bugs as I have seen in this game, I have not seen that one before. At least as far as I can remember. That is certainly a possibility. It's still giving me dog prompts even when it's nowhere near. That's worrying. If I try and manually dig again, but get it right, then obviously I can just change area and that should fix it. He's still there? That's really quite bad. Wow. What on earth? He turned his head to look at me. Am I going to have to scold the dog for the first time? That was terrible, by the way. But you're not wrong. Okay. Let's try here. And before the file is just permanently broken now. Okay, so the dog has to be telling me to dig. Well, it's time to fast travel out and back in, I guess. Otherwise, nothing's happening here. It was only a matter of time before we had to go out of our way to get around bugs. Major bugs, might I add. I'll be sure to check that clip out at the end. Wait, are you fixed?
We have some good chemistry.
You're actually not fixed, are you? Are you? Why are you moving so slowly? I can't tell if he's working. No, he's not. He's in, like, super slow motion. What on earth is going on? See, if I save and quit, and it doesn't... Okay. If saving and quitting doesn't fix that, then the file is just useless. Okay, good. Getting genuinely concerned there. This time I'm going to take the submarine. I don't expect it to make a difference, but it'll save some time in the game world. Yeah, that was pretty good. Apart from the fact where I'm becoming genuinely concerned that the file is going to be unusable. It seems we're okay now, though. This time, let's not try and manually dig it up, we'll just have no choice but to wait for the dog. I should have known better. This is Fable 2, after all.
You can't win if you don't play.
And then pushing it made its head turn, like, really slowly towards me. But it was still just like, nah. Hurry up there, dog. No breaking the game on me. Gee, I wonder where the dig spot could be. Twiddles thumbs. What's that? It's in the exact place where I manually dug the other 2 times. No way. Thanks, I guess. This is going to be the last one of these. Nah, I'm good. I fought you a minute ago. Wow, they're faster. Please don't kill any townspeople, that would kind of suck. Maybe I should have killed them. This is back up to where we found the first key, so we've come full circle. So. Just madly swing until things die, it's fine. What time are we on? Oh, so apparently that's the sun over there. But Storm Totem says no. Zoomed in camera? Yep. Wow, look at that angle. Who thought that was fine? That was the actual default zoom and the default angle. Right, let's see. We are on 144, so, and we're on like 2 hours, 58 minutes of streaming, so I guess we'll finish this so that we can wrap up Not Whole Island for good, and then we'll be done. That seems reasonable, right? Hey, look, a book I don't care about. Hey, look, a creepy statue. Hey, look, a staircase. Well, that was pointless. Oh, there we go. It keeps giving me the left trigger thing, and then it doesn't do anything. It's just showing me, like, this random shadow banshee. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, yes, I see. There's enemies in a flit switch. I could have found that out myself if you just let me walk a bit further forward, but hey-ho. Shadow Banshees, not Banshees, Shadow Bandits and Valverians and a Highwayman or two, apparently. I guess I should try and use the gun a little bit more since I still need accuracy. Okay, so obviously that's progress. Now it's in some building. Too dark to see anything there, so I'll assume there's nothing. No thank. Just appearing out of nowhere now, are we? I really wish I had manual control over my light. Really? Wasn't that the second hole that had nothing but loads of condoms in it? In the shrine of all places. Yeah, someone's been up to no good in here. But at least they were up to no good responsibly. Or something. This is with the sword, so he headbutts it, because of course he does. Nice of it to constantly let me see right where it is. Uh-huh. That was a rather pointless jump, wasn't it? Already checked all of this. Double pew pew. Wow. Get punched. If this dog breaks again in here, I will be upsetty. Also, I still need to buy Oakfield, which is going to include the Temple of Light at some point. That's going to be expensive. Oh, you survived. Ow. Well, I want that experience if you don't mind. I see most of it's already gone. Gonna go for the level 5 here. Wow. These are kinda strong, I guess.
Let's see how you do against this one.
No, you're not supposed to have a voice, you're a shadow. But I guess you broke after being temporarily dead for so long, and then after he got back up and got unstuck, it thought he was a regular one or something. Anything? Nope. Seems fine. What could go wrong? Jumping into a hole where you can't see the bottom. The surround sound in this room is pretty good, but it's also pretty loud. I see you there, Mr. Cracked Wall. Oh, the enemy music has finally decided to make a reappearance. I wonder why. Height potion. I like how it makes an appearance when there's not even any enemies. Okay, here we go. It is the mans that are hollow. Ooh, there's a spooky hollow one. Switch. Not all green dye. That's rude. Why can't we be not all green and still live? next-level gameplay and mechanics here. Now we can use the vault over gaps instead of going downwards. And then I believe that makes it come out of this. So first of all, there was no enemy music for ages, and now the music's finally come back. It's only when there's no enemies. I'll take it though, it's better than not having any. I like the various battle themes, especially the way they change depending on the severity of the current situation. Not counting where it just breaks and disappears. Oh, hi. Here comes the chanting now that there's actual enemies. It's a big boy. Also a big boy. Feel these might hit the wall. Several of them did. Oh great, not something that requires precision. And timing. Right, so it's gun. Already too slow. Gun, please. Thank you. Gun, will. Gun. Gun. Wow, okay. No, it doesn't go all the way back. So it's gonna be gun, gun, then probably will. The auto-aim actually aiming would be nice. I shouldn't fire until it's fully up. Kinda should have kept Hal's rifle on me, maybe. This had better be Will. Oh, and of course, okay. Managed to get it back there. Okay, good. That was done, but at least it doesn't immediately go back to the start, I guess. It just rapidly goes back one by one. What have we got this time? Just loads of different ones, I guess. Anything around the edge. Honestly, too dark to tell, doesn't look like it. So we just need to get rid of all of these, I think. That's only like one will. And that was it, apparently. That one was fine. This seems unnecessary. But okay. You do what you want with your architectural budget, I suppose. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. Or is that Banshee seeing you here? take that. Nice. If I'm not mistaken, that's the last one in the set. Maybe we should try that out now. Since we've changed clothes like one time in the game, not counting the one we had to for the Spire. This armor also changes based on your alignment, so if I was fully evil, then this would be like red and black. Sure, let's give it a go. After checking our attractiveness with it. That's quite high renown. Clothing actually increases the attractiveness, so that's good. Most of our stuff is maxed. Sure, we'll roll this for a while. Now we actually look hero-y. Oh, great. It got a few decent shots off at the start there. Looks like we're back to the one at a time nonsense now. And I don't think slow time helps because they immediately disappear when one goes down. I think this is the end though, as soon as we kill this. This is probably the most interesting of the 3 shrines anyway. So I have a cape now, so I'm a hero by definition. Because contrary to popular belief, everyone really knows that all heroes do in fact wear capes. Pretty well, most of them there. Yeah. Gonna love it when they have like one thing left and it takes like an hour to show again. Please stop attacking the dog. It's injured enough as it is. There you go. And the battle music stopped with the troll. Nice. How short are we on this? Let's see. Still like 50,000. Ah, and here we are. Ooh, I like that. Please PC port though. Let me render it in 4K, thanks. Are you thick? This is another one of them fellas. Don't care. The first one was thick, okay. Who doesn't like a thick totem? And now we're back where we started. And apparently there's a banshee here, somewhere. go on then. Wait, that chest isn't already open. I must have missed it at some point then. How do I even get here when it's not icy? I guess that depends on where we are, because I don't know. There's another one there that's not open. Unless they always look closed in winter, but I don't think they do. I don't see a way up here in any other season, but... Well, I guess it's not really a season more than it is a weather condition, but... Yes. Oh. Take your time. Right.
Lionheart, huh?
Gather round, gather round. Thanks to me, your beloved leader, the weather chamber shall soon open again. And here comes my trusted assistant. He carried out my instructions rather well and deserves a big hand. Now, to avoid any future problems, only I and my assistant will have access to the weather chamber. All I will require is a small monthly fee from each of you as I undertake this strenuous guardianship.
What? A fee? This was all your fault to begin with.
Yeah, boo! Drop dead!
No, there's no need for a violent upheaval. I am your chieftain, and this is a very reasonable demand.
The only reasonable demand is for you to hand control of the weather to us, to the people. And I'm sure this brave adventurer agrees.
Yeah, that's what we want!
Isn't it just the most perfect day?
Have you forgotten who I am? All that I have done for you? This hero stands firmly by my side, and that is all there is to it. Don't do anything stupid now. Work with me, and there's 10,000 gold pieces in it for you.
Is that all?
Are you really going to help this tyrant exploit us like that? Join the people. Share the power with us. We will flourish, and you'll be in our hearts forever.
Yes, help us! We want control over our lives!
There you go. Because he's an absolute prick.
Bloody fool. You dare turn your back on me? You'll pay for this. One day you will pay for this.
You freed us. You have no idea how much this means to everyone on the island. We can never thank you enough.
Now I can change the weather at will. We'll have a quick look in there just because we can.
Good job.
And suddenly rip everyone.
Yes, go on.
And if I'm not mistaken, when we go back into this place now, she's like, acts as if we've never met before because the weather's back to the way it was at the start.
Wow. Gordon actually did
Even though she's just been in that cutscene with us.
He brought a hero to the island. You're the first outsider in months to step into the box of
Yeah, so she doesn't get any new gear, so all I need is one more Mergo's Big Book of Trading, and then we have done the whole shop.
You, I've been able to restock my shelves. Although there are still some.
Indeed. I mean, all you get for the other choice as well is 10,000 gold. It's like... Obviously, if you're being evil, you'll do it anyway. Now we can come and see the thick totem whenever we want. What do we want? I mean, I guess Storm is the best. We'll change the weather one time just because we can. Also, this ain't it, chieftain. Like, wow. Well, we pretty much never have to come here again, except for bringing the last thing to the trading place. And also, apparently, I missed the dive spot over there.
Storm the castle of cards. Play fortune.
Unless these reset every time, maybe that's it. There's that random water walking person again. And there's probably a few more augmentations available in that shop now too. I might actually check that out because I can probably sell the ones I don't care about for some decent money. Yeah, these two just come back because I definitely got that one. Alright, forget it. Right, are you open?
Someone should do something about those slavers. They're despicable.
Of course, gonna make me go all the way around to talk to you.
No one I'd rather serve than you.
These aren't even worth much, but sure.
Anything else to sell? I should make a profit on that.
I'll sell that at Bowerstone just because then I've got all my legendaries available in one place. Which quest does it think I'm doing next? The main one. Well, you'd be wrong, because I already had the Wraith Marsh one in progress. But first... Bowerstone Market taking as long as Oakfield here.
Hi, Lionheart.
Oh, I like it.
Take this off me.
Oh, good to have you. Always happy to buy your unwanted items.
I'm almost completely certainly on everything here. I'm gonna go and see if I can buy the Temple of Light yet. Might as well buy the expensive buildings first while I can actually afford them. I think the Temple of Shadows is not for sale now either, because you can only buy one or the other depending on who you help before you go to the Spire. That chip hasn't aged well considering the website hasn't existed for many years. I can buy this now, right? Maybe. Ah, I can. 92,000, that's fine. Now I can be called Chosen One for free. I might get that. This just makes auto profit. Now I get a share of all other people's donations. They'll go to a good cause. Yes, I should also be stopping momentarily because I need to be awake in not that many hours. Let's go see if I can find the town crier and then probably be done. I'm just trying to wrap up a couple of loose ends before I forget them, but it won't be anything of huge importance or interest. There you are. Give me Chosen One.
Hope I can help you today, friend.
Ah yes, 4 stars and free, normally 10,000. Thank.
It may be expensive.
Are there any 5-star ones here? Nope.
Every ounce of gold. La da da dee da ba 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 bum. Oh, to farm the land, away from all the stresses of modern life. One of my nephews went missing. Never seen again.
I like how his random dialogue just completely took over his announcement, even though he was ringing the bell and everything.
You do nothing but good, Chosen One, and for that we admire you. No, go away. Welcome back anytime.
This guy. Right. She's fine, but only just. I'm getting kind of concerned about the family. Still lots of these to do, but I have a lot of money that I should probably spend on buildings first. I also haven't finished exploring the rest of Bower Lake or Westcliff, but that can also wait. Let's see. Brightwood's fine. I own the farm and the tower. I think they're the only ones. Nothing to own there yet. I own everything there. I own the only thing there. Let's just buy out Old Town. Why not? After that, I will probably be stopping for the day. Unless I still have loads of money left over after buying all of Old Town, which is unlikely. Right, I already own that one because I needed to open the door there. Same for that one, I think. Are they the only two here? Yes, they are. I hope I haven't missed any anyway, because that would be annoying. I wish it was light.
I went there once, but it was a long time.
This is the warehouse we killed beetles in at the very start, and now it's mine.
Met any nice lady dogs lately?
You are great among the great, super great.
Not sure why I can't buy this one. I'm pretty sure there's normally someone there. Whatever. Go for the stalls first.
Oh, it's all just so wonderful right now. Hello.
Here's a door. Kind of. These are very cheap. Very, very cheap. Okay, never mind. At this rate, I might have loads of money left. Move, thank you. And that just lets me go right through for some reason. I guess they just do have a back door and it's pointless. I hate interacting with these signs upstairs, it's always so awkward. Wait, is that a back door? What have you got for me? Wow, this is the most tragic back garden I've ever seen. There is nothing here. You can't even move. Gimme. This will all make profit eventually. This is how to gold. Good for you, kid. Apparently nobody in this game can sleep without talking a complete load of bollocks.
She opened the gate.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah!
That's got to be almost everything. Hi. Are we just going to dig up the pavement again, are we? So the cemetery, I still need to buy the big house in there, but I can't do that until we've done its associated quest. So maybe we should start saving up for that. Also, there's Castle Fairfax. Random. Then we still need to buy Knotto Island and Westcliff and Bloodstone, but Bloodstone doesn't really count because we haven't finished even looking around there yet. Well, Old Town was a lot cheaper than I thought. I think the whole thing just cost me like less than 200,000. Unless I've missed some. Sounds like a plan. Take care. And I will see you tomorrow. I think we're just about done here. Yes, I know. I am awesome. So yeah, we'll save up for the cemetery building next, I think. Let me just mark the quest I want to do next time, so I don't forget. Evil in Wraithmarsh. Right, and with that, it's probably a good time to call it a day, so I'll do that right now. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time. Take care now.